Well, you know, Japan has that culture where it's more for country than for individual. They truly are like Mr. Spock running into that fucking reactor room on the Enterprise after Khan fucking unleashed hell on him.
Right.
And, you know, I think that's their mindset. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
Right.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hit the glass with your face and leave a bunch of Spock makeup on it, film flub. And then,
oh, really?
Yeah. And then kind of fall down and
can I see that film flub?
Let Kirk kind of go like,
I need to see that film flub.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Danny will find it. It's when he first walks up. He straightens his little blouse out, his little shirt, and then he walks toward the glass and goes boonk and hits the window, and you see makeup from his nose and ends up on the window.
Are you kidding? Why did they leave that in the movie?
I don't know. Who would leave a bowl of blood on the bathtub when you're trying to make it look like a murder scene?
Oops.
Something's happening.
What Star Trek movie was this?
That was Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, one of the better Star Trek movies that were made. Mm-hmm. Totally saving the franchise, to tell you the truth, because the first one, Blue Monkey ass, and this one, Wrath of Khan, really brought it back. And
they turned it around, right?
Yeah, the ability to make all those other crappy Star Treks afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Wrath of Khan. Yeah, it's shortly after that. He goes there and he saves the ship with the reactor, and then they don't know up on the bridge. They still got to battle and get the fuck out of there. But then they go down. When Kirk goes downstairs, that's when the shit happens. Oh, look, Spock's sticking his face right in the reactor. I'm watching it. And, he could go to he could be the Fukushima 1.
Why don't you make a video, man?
I know, of Spock fixing everyeverything.
Exclusive footage of the Fukushima 50.
That would be good.
It writes itself.
Yes.
Nothing better than a video that writes itself.
Wrath of Khan. Oh, here comes Spock now. We're watching. We're all over the place.
Well, why didn't they clean the glass to begin with before they shot this scene? There's a lot of fucking prints on this
A lot
thing.
of fingerprints. He's like, Spock. And then Spock kind of gets up. He's all fucked up. That radiation to the face really did him in.
Yeah, he's going to be all right, though, right?
No. Actually, they've got to fire him out in the giant sunglasses case.
And then
onto the Genesis planet, as they said on Seinfeld. This giant sunglass case.
And then he comes back with the dentures? Is that what happens?
There he comes back. Now watch. Dunk. He hits the glass. And look at the spot it just left on.
Oh, my God.
It left his makeup spot on the glass.
Oh, my God. Did the Trekkies talk about that for hours and hours on end?
Oh, yes. I think somebody actually got a swab of it, and it sold on eBay for $6,000.
Of course.
The actual Spock nose makeup smudge.
Of course. Was this a sad scene?
This was probably the saddest scene ever in Star Trek history. No.
The needs of the many
outweigh the needs of the few.
outweigh the needs of the few.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the one.
See, that's Japanese culture right there. Mm-hmm. See? It's like Vulcans. They're like Vulcans. No. Spock.
Oh boy.
Old. Friend.
Oh boy.
Spock.
Two grown men crying.
This was
Never
bad.
good. Oh boy.
This, believe it or not, I'm old enough to have seen this in the movie theater, by the way.
Oh, no.
And the theater was in tears. People bawling, crying.
Oh boy. Not good.
Bawling, crying.
Not good.
At the Spock, Kirk death scene. Wow.
That's a rough one.
That is heavy duty. But he comes back.
With his dentures?
He comes back, but even pre-dentures, I think.
Oh, before the denture scene in the latest Star Trek movie?
In Search for Spock. Danny, you asshole. He always punches up the erotic Star Trek art.
Why are they taking a bath together?
I don't know. There's something that is in this culture. It's erotic Star Trek art.
What do they call it? Fan fiction?
Fan fiction.
Erotic fan fiction.
Erotic fan fiction.
Starring Kirk and Spock.
And that picture is so disturbing. It's Spock and Kirk, and they're in a bathtub together.
Yeah, I see
They're
that.
nude in a bathtub together.
They're nude in a bathtub in space.
In space.
In space.
Like the whole background is those like spacey planet sun thing.
It's the loving look that really gets me.
It really is. The trouble
the
is
touching is rough.
Yes.
But the loving look is really. just over the top
and
now.
Kirk taking the very feminine position in this illustration.
Yes.
It has Spock leaning in the tub, like he's leaning against the back of the tub, laying down, right? And Kirk is obviously between his legs, also sitting down, but he got his head slightly on Spock's chest, with his head turned up, looking lovingly into Spock's eyes, which are looking down in a very manly,
he's got his arm around him.
dominant,
He's
yeah.
like, I got you, baby.
Yeah, it's like,
I
yeah,
got you."
sweetie, I got you right here. We're going to bathe together in space, and I'm going to protect you. And he's like, thank you, sweetheart.
See, Spock really, he's really the captain of the ship.
Yes,
See?
that shows right
Spock's
there.
the good woman behind every man.
Was there a story behind this illustration?
Probably.
It's so disturbing. You got to put that up somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so disturbing.
Yeah, that's a rough
And
one.
then there's kissing ones where they're making out.
That's a good one,
rough.
too. Oh, look at that one, where the black and white one, the third one.
yeah.
You see that with the moon?
Yeah, the moon's there,
Look
and
at
Kirk.
Spock's stomach.
Spock is ripped, and he's stretching backwards, and Kirk is behind him, feeling his.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. Did we ever show these to Shatner when he came in?
No. Next time.
We never put these
Why
up.
are they doing this? They're making out.
Making
in
out.
a sketch drawing.
And this is on Vulcan. That was during Amok time when Spock and Kirk had a fight to the death. And instead of fighting... and they're actually hugging and kissing instead of fighting on Vulcan.
I don't know what it is about this that makes me laugh hysterically.
It's the funniest thing because it's
you can
so
see the
out
humor
of,
in it.
It's
Of
so
course.
out of character.
It's an easy funny. You can see the funny in it, but it's also
It's
it's
so-
so disturbing too.
So out of character for these two people. Like, oh God, they're making out. Shirtless.
He's got his head down.
I think they're in Kirk's quarters there.
That's a pastel drawing.
Yes, yes. Who's drawing this though, and then to showing their friends too? Look what I made. This is rules, right?
He has artistic ability, and then
Yeah.
he's also really fucking twisted.
Really gay.
Like, you seriously,
And gay, right.
You really needed to go to an art shop and pick out your
Yeah,
medium.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You had to make sure the muscles are just right with his pastels.
What am I gonna draw?
Yeah, that's a good combo, I guess, for that guy.
I don't know. I guess the Trekkies would be kind of upset with that, but hey, there's
What are you gonna do?
artwork for everybody. I should have hung that over my fireplace instead of the post picture I have.
You can just go to Photo Fiddle.
Photo fiddle. Could you photo fiddle? Look, his hand's down his pants too. By the way, Kirk's hand is right down the front of Spock's
Oh,
pants.
Jesus. Touching pubes.
Ah, shit.
Touching the pubes.
Yeah, those straight pubes like his hair on his head.
All right, hey, we got a great little piece to play into the break today.
Oh, great.
This is something we used to play.
Really?
I forgot about this. I want to thank E-Rock for this pickup.
I'm surprised. I don't know what this is.
You'll remember this one. I forgot all about this, but man, you brought it up today, so we go old school for everyone.
We're taking it back.
Here it is.
Space, the final frontier.
Specimen gathering mission on planet Alpha 177.
Mr. Spock is much stronger than the ordinary human being. Aroused, his great physical strength could kill. But it's a risk I'll have to take.
Something bother you, Mr. Spock?
May I say that I have not thoroughly enjoyed serving with humans. I find their illogic and foolish emotions a constant irritant.
Unlike you, we humans are full of unpredictable emotions. Love, tenderness.
Yes, if I seem insensitive to what you're going through, Captain, understand. It's the way I am.
Don't be afraid. Here's my hand. Hold on.
You are beautiful. More beautiful than any dream of beauty I've ever known.
What is your point, Mr. Spock?
I love you. I can love you.
Kiss me. Be out of your mind.
Prospect appeared quite attractive to you a moment ago.
You don't really want to hurt me, do you? Put that thing away.
No, I don't think so.
No! I can.
It's painless and quick. Entry made by Second Officer Spock.
Possible we may have hit the wrong entry point.
Yes. Very well, Captain.
Try again.
If it pleases you.
What are you waiting for? Hurry!
If you'll excuse the intrusion, Captain.
Bury the hatchet.
appropriate choice of terms, Captain.
Keep your fucking hands off. Just keep away, you green-blooded half-breed.
Scotty, no, wait.
Oh, you're all right, Captain.
All right, just a little busy.
I have to take him back. Inside myself. I can't survive without him. I don't want to take him back. He's like an animal. A thoughtless, brutal animal. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, my.